Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Baldur's Gate 3 in our honor mode playthrough with Mo and her friends. We're definitely not robbing a bank right now, but Karlach does happen to be over here. This safe door does happen to be open, so we should probably tidy up a bit. Now, can we reach those two at the back with our flying abilities? Maybe if we fly across. Yeah, we can. Good. And we've succeeded. Another roll. Anything exciting in this one? There's a wine rack. All sorts of wine. Nice. I feel like we can't... I don't think we can get to that one. We can fly round and about. I wasn't sure if we were going to have any luck there. Let's see. Candelabra. More candelabra. And then some paintings. It's barely even worth stealing that, probably. What have we got in the final vault? Traveller's chest, that's probably more like it. Scrolls. We like scrolls. Otto's Irresistible Dance? Yeah, we'll definitely take that. Wonderful. Definitely not robbing the place. Honest. How would we even rob this side? I'm not sure. There's a bit more gold. Can we just fly over? Can't find path. Sad times. So I'm not sure this side can actually be pilfered. I mean, you would assume it can, but these doors don't appear to be doors. So yeah, I might need some sort of gaseous form potion or something to get into those ones. It's probably fine. Let's just go and do what we came here for, which is to save the day. Nothing in here worth stealing, is there? I don't think so. But we've got this whole thing in front of us. You've got to push things in the right order to get through. I think I remember what the right order is. But there might be other options. Jaheira, would you like to create some water? Would you like to short circuit the entire thing? Because I believe you can. Let's see. We might also need to fire like an arrow of lightning or something. Arrow of lightning. Yeah, that'll do the job. We've got plenty. Bam! Yeah, I'd heard that that will open the way for you. Turns out that's correct. Saves us faffing around. Although now, of course, we've got to wait for the water to stop being electrified. But that's no bother. Let's go and see what we can do in the main vault.
Still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. That little mouthful will barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage. Drist the Drow Exile. Heroes have power, aye, but not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold. See? Now. Moradin's cracked clay.
That's an unhealthy looking mimic.
is no gold in here? If there is one thing Minsk hates more than beasts with bad breath, it is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Meet Minsk. He still seems very much himself to me.
That's the Minsk Jaheira's been searching for. Good gods.
Let's let Jaheira reveal herself.
You.
Stone Lord. Huh. Better to call yourself Stonehead.
Your false face does not fool my eyes. I will cut until you look like the monster you truly are.
Somehow, you are making even less sense than usual. Perhaps I can explain.
Wait a minute.
The Stone Lord sees through your lies, shapeshifter. Count yourself lucky he cannot stay. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done. Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold. And the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Slarning shape changers! Enough! Let us deal with these cultists. Then find out where they are nesting.
That sounds like a booneroo plan. So, we have a couple of dudes. Level 5. We can deal with level 5s, we're big and strong. And then we've got some more down there that will be turning themselves invisible at times. Karlach gets to go first. Who gets to go next? These two up here both get to move before the rest of the crew. So, let's have a look. Oh, we can't even harm them because of Sanctuary. Well, that's just a big bag of guff, isn't it? I guess we could start to run down the stairs, but then Sanctuary will wear off before anyone else gets to have a go, so that's not a huge help. What if we cloaked the crew in fog? And what if we fairy fire? That'll stop these buggers turning invisible, right? Blam. That might actually be helpful. Then let's stand next to this one. Okay, now we're in an aura of murder. Maybe that wasn't clever. Don't stab Jaheira. Also, why are you turning invisible? You've been fairy fired. What are you up to? You're stunning Loressa. That doesn't bode well for Loressa. Now Mo. Finally we get to do things. Let's start by getting good and mad. That's always helpful. Blams. And smack. And you tried to shove me down there, which is rude. So you can have some of that yourself. And then the other one turned invisible here, so Mo might be able to see through their invisibility at some point. Would be nice. That one's got unstoppable. That was a nice try. Oh yeah, this fight's a pain, isn't it? Because everyone's constantly searching for invisible people. Our dwarven chum is already almost at half health. This Death's Head still got one unstoppable. We can still deal 1 damage to them with a bite, can't we? Yeah, we can. And now we can deal serious damage to them with fisticuffs of some sort. I'm going to take Stunning Strike melee off my bar so I don't keep confusing it with Stunning Strike unarmed. Saved against that, did you? Okay. But not that time. Good. Key Resonation. Blast. Just requires key points. Doesn't use up any actions or bonus actions. That's interesting. Now, Jaheira. What do we want you to do? You can bonus action Wild Shape. So you could use your regular action on something else first. But what might that be? We've got Area of Effect spells, which I was going to throw about the place. Maybe throw one down there. Yeah. That'll freeze that guy in place, probably. And then we can switch to... Let's have a look. Owlbear, maybe? Yes. We're a big old owlbear. That's going to make life difficult for that guy in a minute. Don't trigger an opportunity attack, you idiot. Oh, you set my plant growth on fire. That's rude. Oh, smites. That would have been good if it didn't have unstoppable. Alas. Idiot. Oh, not slow. Slow is the worst. It's a Karlach. I suppose you can ping that one. And do good damage. Wonderful. Should we move this way? Should we move as a group in this direction? That might be wise. That bugger keeps turning invisible, which is a pain. The fact that we're not seeing... Nice. Oh, done. There goes Rakath. Okay. He wasn't necessary, but it would have been nice to keep him alive. Maybe there wasn't an invisible person there. But there is... Oh yeah, there was, and then they ran... Okay. So can we see this invisible bugger over here if we try real hard? Possibly not. But we can reach into the gap there and murk that bugger. Let's do a bit of a dash with Mo. We seem to be trying to sneak around. There we go. Bam. Get crit. Son. And we could potentially push that person down to the lower level as well. We'll keep our crew alive. Maybe we'll fly down as well, just to keep them company. You're trying to throw things at an owlbear. That's bold. And these death heads. I think that one gained a bit of unstoppable because he killed someone. seem to recall that's how they work.
Not but another harvest.
Jaheira, would you like to jump down? About there. I'm surprised that cost you HP, given it's your owlbear, and you should be able to jump all over the shop. And you can do a rupture, which might reveal this one. It might hit Mo, but it didn't. But it did reveal this one. Outstanding. Which means Astarion could jump down. Also take a bit of HP damage, but that's okay. Resonate their key just a bit. Turns out that's enough to kill them. Outstanding. And then he doesn't have any spare bonus action, sadly, so all we can really do is run him over here somewhere. I guess we can fire an arrow. No, don't be slowing us, friend. Now, there is one down here, isn't there? Somewhere, possibly. Hard to say. I can't recall. But Karlach can run in this general direction rather than jump down, because she's perfectly effective with ranged attacks, so even if she doesn't make it down this turn, that's fine. Lovely. Now, you buggers are just going to throw things because you're up there and we're all down here. And there goes Karlach's Fairy Fire, which was doing nothing. So that's fine. Big bounce? Yes. Big smacks. Wonderful. And now what? Moving up there just means you're going to get stabbed up, probably, before we can do much to help you. Maybe Karlach should double back and deal with that one at the top. Yeah. Well done, Astarion. Now, you can't see this one. But you can ping that one. Not a lot of damage. You've just got a short bow. But that's fine. Yeah, maybe Jaheira moves back up here. Because we know there's a bad dude lurking about there somewhere. She might hit the cash guard, but maybe that's okay. But then if she uses that, she can't then attack, so heck with it. Oh, there we go. Detecting presence actually worked for once. Don't know how you're supposed to reliably do this fight without someone who can see invisible people. Nice. That's some real damage. Let's start making our way up top, because we might have to double back because we just can't see this guy. So unless this cash guard manages to pick them up. Hey, they did. Amazing. And then they got stabbed. What an idiot. Right, they're invisible again. What's a pain in the bottom? Do we have any sort of... No. I was kind of hoping we'd just push straight through and possibly reveal anyone who was in our path, but alas. So we can't do much with the Starion, but we can. With Jaheira. Bam, look at that damage. That's actual damage, that is. And you get rage charges when you're an owlbear, that's cool. Maybe we'll rage. Because yeah, if we turn them fearful, then maybe they won't turn invisible. Guess shooting this one might work. Yeah, dead, so I don't know why sneak attack would be showing up as an option right now. Seems a bit unnecessary. And then Mo. It's not like you can do, is there, mate? Unless we can do Tiger's Bloodlust in this general direction. Where did our man go? Is he there? I'm not sure if he's still there, you know, because we can move there, so... Yeah, it doesn't seem... Oh no, it doesn't mind us standing there. Yeah, our man might have disappeared. Very well. There goes Rage. There he is. Still there? Yeah, now it seems like they're still there. So... do we have anything that the Starion can do? I guess we can generally swipe at the floor there, but no. Guess we could drop another fairy fire. If he's in there now. There we go. Maybe I was misunderstanding how fairy fire works. Yeah, I thought it like gave people a debuff that stopped them becoming invisible, but no, it just reveals anyone who is invisible. Exactly what we need right now. But yeah, I was misunderstanding how it works exactly. That was crap damage. That's better. Well done, everyone. We should probably turn Jaheira back into an individual.
I grow tired of these false faces. Every corner we turn, another. And now it is my face they use to turn Minsk against us. I am sorry, but... I am just tired.
Yeah, of course you're tired. You're ancient. But we still have work to do.
Ha! Bastard. When I left Minsk to this fate, I believed I had no choice. I believe it still. We were ignorant of our enemy, unarmed against the cult. I made the right decision, but I do not like how easily I made it. Minsk would have never left me behind, no matter what happened. That is his problem entire. The past century left Minsk unchanged. And so he believes the world has never changed, that I have not. You saw the fool. Hanging on the doppelganger's every word for no other reason than it wears my face.
You don't have to explain, Jaheira. You're worried for your friend. It's not a crime.
No. But snotting into my sleeve while there is still work to do is. Come then. We need a lead, and bullying this banker ought to make me feel better.
About that. He's kind of dead. Got a key on him though. We'll take that.
Well,
Now, can we speak to him?
weren't much bloody use.
corpse regards you lifelessly.
So what's all that with the mimic, friend?
Trap for Stone Lord.
Makes sense. What can you tell me about Stone Lord?
Big bastard. Smelled like shite.
And what would the cult want with all that gold?
Soldiers for the Absolute.
That makes sense. How might I get these private vaults open?
Key. Idiot.
Well, fuck you, buddy. At least I'm still living. And we know what you did here, but you can tell us anyway. Head banker, right?
Served the bank. Served Nine Fingers.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well, that didn't help us very much.
These footprints started in the
Off we
sewers.
go then.
The sewers, you say? Now, what have we here? Elegant studded leather. Very rare. Light armor. Gain a bonus to initiative rolls. It's got 14 armor class. It's got shield. Distinctly better for Jaheira than what she's currently wearing. So we could slip that on. There's a better suit of armor that we could use for her. But we don't have it right now. Now, these vaults... They're all high security vaults. None of them are red. So does that mean that we're just allowed to lockpick them? You guys wouldn't mind, would you? Okay, there are guards wandering around upstairs still. But we got that one open without too much trouble. Knock knuckle gloves. Gold. A heavy chest containing a bunch of toys. Okay. Get an XP for these. Although, do we get XP because we've unlocked some sort of quest stuff?
Just breathe.
Because you don't normally get XP for unlocking things. Let's try opening this one without crouching. Yeah, we got away with it. The long arm of the Gur. Bonus against undead. Well, that's kind of cool. It'd be weirdly appropriate for Astarion to have that equipped, but it's a heavy crossbow, so he can't. That's sad times. 25 wasn't enough to crack that one. Interesting. Oh, guidance has worn off. That's a shame. Yeah. Very much unsure why we're getting XP for each of these, but I'll take it. We are still level 10 after all. Maybe these guys are all just like, well, who are we going to report him to? They might be unlocking everything, but there's not a lot we can do, so yeah, let's just let them do their thing. Maybe they're just grateful because I saved their lives. Ravenguard Scourger. A +2 mace. Don't think that's for anyone, really, but that's fine. 38 on that roll. That's impressive. And the Trident of the Waves. Cool. So I think that's everything robbed. We've got a few more... Well, we've got one more tadpole. We'll pop it on Mo. And now I guess we've got a lead, which is the sewers. There's multiple ways that we could get in. Let's go back to... Where should we go? Central Wall? Actually, let's come all the way over to the Baldur's Gate waypoint. Because there might be a building nearby here, which is useful for us.
Oi! Stop a moment.
Fine. Come in then. You might as well meet the family.
The family?
Everyone, she's back.
She's back?
She'll be here any second.
Oh, Maller's Mark, here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home.
It's a beautiful home. I figured Jaheira lived in a cave. Alone.
You know Mother dear well already.
Ryan.
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained in all this time she's been away? 7.
Right. Met gorgeous hero out in Shadowlands. Is Shadowlands one word or two?
If you are trying to help me, please stop.
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult. Which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved us, so tell me. Are we all doomed?
The cult is powerful. It's not going to be an easy fight.
So fight. That's what all you heroes and harpers are for, isn't it?
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old after all.
So old. She can stay, but only if she brought home presents.
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
Well. You didn't tell us you had such an interesting family, Jaheira. Why didn't you tell me about them?
I have given you much reason to think that Harpers hoard secrets like precious stones, but I promise you, this was not some intrigue. Just, plain and simple foolishness. As if by keeping clear of my family, I might keep them clear of the cult in turn. And if this fight were to go against us, well, they had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice?
Admit it, you were just afraid of Rion.
Of course I was. You met her, did you not? The girl had opinions before she had teeth. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. They're Baldurian born and bred. The only damned reason I root myself in this place. This city is a cesspit. An open sewer of the soul that taints us with its filth and churns us out when all that is good has been stripped away. It also happens to be their home. And so it is mine. Ugh. That might be the first time I have said that out loud. Now come. We had best get to saving it. Lest Rion turn her ire on us both.
Very well. So I guess this is her office then.
Something over there.
A pin slot. Curious. Do you hear it? Do you have any pins about your person? I don't think you do you? No. You could just open it for us, whatever it might be. But I suppose you're not going to. Okay. What about this lad?
I take no responsibility for your plants. You know I'm more of a mushroom man.
You've let my study turn into a thicket. Is this what I am hearing?
I tended to it. I just let it thrive in its own independence. You know, same way you raised us.
I raised you to be a sweet and kind boy. What happened?
I watched what you did instead of listening to what you said. This house has taken in a lot of children over the years. Mother dear was sometimes more commander than, well, mother dear.
So you're all Jaheira's wards?
Wards, family, lifelong irritants. Use whichever term you wish.
We were down the market when I was about 9 years old. Some merchant started in with the usual. Yes, but where's your family? Whose son are you, really? When Mother was done with him, well, let's say he won't have any sons of his own to worry about.
Nature's law in action.
Excellent. Right, we've got a key for the back door. We'll take that. Let's have a look upstairs. The pin might be in
Along nicely there.
Jaheira's bedroom, I guess. I assume she's got a bedroom up here. I assume it's this room. With the hammock. Oh, there's Tate. Who are you?
I hope you were hibernating, little cub. I can't think of another reason you wouldn't come down to say hello.
Jaheira! I didn't want to see if you were really dead. They said...
Who said?
Jord and Ryan. They didn't think I could hear.
You little sneak thief? Well, they were wrong. Look! Not dead. I just... had a few adventures. Like,
We faced a god of death and won.
Liar! That was Jaheira. Years ago.
Yes! You liar. Why this need for tall tales? Now, cub, solitude is a wonderful thing, but not too much. Come downstairs and fight with your sisters.
Wait. Here. I was... keeping this safe.
My Harper pin. Oh, was a certain little sneak thief playing down in my sanctuary?
No.
Harper pin opens more doors than most. Come down to my study and see if you can figure it out.
It's not exactly a challenge, Jaheira, but we'll indulge you. Now, do we have the pin in our inventory? Looks like it. Cool, Jaheira's basement. Never been down here.
Pay no mind to those. You're probably safe so long as I am here. But if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate there.
So we've got a frosted orb. So I guess these orbs, we are safe because of Jaheira. Various elemental traps.
The only patch of wilderness this city permits me. There ought to be supplies here to aid us.
There's a badger as well.
The Archdruid's eyes and ears have fallen away in her absence. I am training new ones.
Good. This lot, I guess.
There's been killings in a holy place. Stinks of incense and blood.
That's true.
I bring word of gnomes. Gnomes in the sea.
Gnomes in the sea? That doesn't sound like it makes sense.
Down by the Blushing Mermaid, there's a stink of something fey. Smell of arse, too. But Boss doesn't care about that.
Well, we'll have to check out the Blushing Mermaid at some point then. Now, what have we in here? Loose planks. And they're trapped by the look of it. That gives us a key, which might be for this bookcase. There's also a chest with a few bits that we'll snatch. The Balspawn Saga Part 2. The Adventures of the Balspawn in Athkatla. Yep. That's Baldur's Gate 2 for you. Now, what supplies have we in here? No traps by the look of it. The Staff of the Ram. Once per turn, possibly knocks a foe back and stuns them. Cool. Belm. Perfectly balanced strike. A bonus action strike. So you can hit people with it, and then you can hit them again with a bonus action. That's quite impressive. We'll take that. And then we've got a display case with Khaled's Gift. Whilst wearing it, Jaheira cannot be cursed. And it gives you Wisdom +1. A gift from Khaled for Jaheira.
A gift from my husband. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me.
Who would benefit from +1 to Wisdom? Well, Jaheira would. It seems only appropriate that we give it to her. She's not going to be in the team for too much longer, but yeah, it's only right. I think that's about it for down here. I can't say for sure because it's all new to me, but let's bob back up to the same waypoint. Either we've not found any manhole covers or they're not showing up on the map.
They'd probably chuck you in the river if you did.
So I guess we'll go for a stroll. There we go, we're close to one. There it is. Still a fair way off level 11, but that's not a big issue. So we're not sure exactly where in the sewers we're looking. We'll try this way. Nope. Ah, but this leads to this thing, which lets you get around and about. Oh. Astarion? Oh, you are with us, good. This looks like the end of the line. Well, there is a door. It does bring us into... well, yeah. The end of the line, by the look of it. Very well. Who are you, friend?
Ah, a friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well?
Which party is that? I get so many invitations.
I don't know if I should say. It's very exclusive. Oh, go on then, I'll tell you. It's an underground party at a place called The Palace. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes. Looks a bit like your friend here.
Oh dear. I assure you, it's not.
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel.
Did you say what kind of party it's supposed to be?
Only that it was him and a few of his closest friends. Said he couldn't wait to introduce me to them. How often does a man say that to a girl he's only met once? He was so enthusiastic. I don't understand why he hasn't shown up.
Is there anything else unique about this date of yours?
Now you mention it, he brought his own wine with him to the Mermaid last night. Strange smell it had. Kind of metallic. You know what? I might give this party a miss. Plenty more fish in the Chionthar, as they say. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
Yeah, you just go about your business, miss. I'm not sure how she got over here. Maybe she used this boat and then sent it back somehow without her being on it. Either way, she'll be fine. What happens if we keep going in this direction on the boat? Brings us to a new location. With a door.
Place is trapped.
Tripwires. It's a good thing Karlach spotted that. Otherwise I would have just blundered right in.
Fiddly things.
Crack that door open. Where's that leading to? There's a waypoint down there. We like waypoints. And then perhaps we'll go back this way and see if there's any more tripwires about. Karlach failed a perception check. That doesn't bode well. Okay. There was another trap.
They should all be running.
Any more? Okay, there was another trap. But that's fine. I think we've set them all off now. What have we here? Refugees. What are you lot doing? Knobheads. Have some of that.
Vandals been damaging property around here. You have a feeling you're under suspicion.
I'm sorry, you're accusing me of crimes? I wouldn't know anything about that.
You quickly clear things up. Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
What's this? A heretic in our midst? Your death in the Dreadlord's name.
Okay, it doesn't seem to matter that we got away with our crimes.
Where do I go from here?
So you can get a biff. Yes. You've got 2 unstoppables still.
Shouldn't have made me an enemy.
That's fine. So what if we shoot you? That's one of your unstoppables gone. Bees takes off the other one? Good. Pisk. And then Jaheira. There's only a couple of them left. It's not really worth wild shaping at this point. But we don't use a lot of spell slots on her because of all the wild shaping that we do. So we can afford to throw down an ice storm. And then you're going to actually try and move. Okay. Get bonked. Ouch. Ouch. So, Astarion. Stunning strike or just key resonation? Yeah. Nice. And then you can have a beating. But now we probably need a stunning strike. Down you go. Oh, there's another one. Okay, where did you come from? Well, you can have your own crossbow, and that's that. The refugees are saved. And off they go. It's a good thing we ran into all those tripwires. Really? So this lot probably don't have much of merit about their person. We really should go and see Evander at some point and shift our inventory, but I do want to wait until Jaheira's no longer required. Did you make it out, friends? It looks like they may have made it out. Yeah, I think they made it. Outstanding. So let's see what else we can do in this direction. Got some fumes down below, which we probably want to avoid. Jaheira triggered a rock, but that's okay. Is there a lever around here or anything that we can deal with the fumes with? Doesn't look like it. Ah, there's one. Ping. Good. So that's all these fumes out the way. We could pop up here, perhaps.
Should mind my step.
Anything going on? No, not really. Okay. What if we come over here?
Squall! It's not safe here. It's
Lisa.
too late for me, but not for you. Run as fast as your legs can carry you.
I wasn't expecting to see you here. What happened?
Ori! happened. She seized me from our camp, bore me here to Baal's enclave. She slit my belly and filled her cup with my blood. A toast, she said, to her false god. She told me when her cup ran dry, she'd come for the rest of me. I'm done for. I will hold her off as long as I'm able. Run while you still can. Don't even think about fighting her. This foe is too powerful.
I'm not leaving you behind, Lae'zel. You're coming with us.
You let the Githyanki weigh you down, she would make corpses of you all.
Look at it. Father's favorite, all lost and wandering. Have you forgotten the way home? Should I set your lapdog to screaming? That could help you find the way.
So Gortash spoke the truth. You've been following me.
The little lordling has been whispering in your ears. He always knew how to tumble and twist your mind matter, leave you knotted in his cords. Gortash betrays us, bloodkin. He sets a leash to our slaughter, uses us to drive the herd towards his tin men's oppression. You must kill the tyrant, smear him across his rock-rotten halls, and pluck the netherstone from his carcass. Then we duel, sweet slaughterkin. The winner claims the stones, Baal's true chosen. The loser rots on his altar. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
So, this was Orin's intention. A combat against a fellow scion of Baal, witnessed by the Lord of Murder himself. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
I fear no assassin, and I will save Lae'zel. I will not be Baal's chosen. He cannot claim me.
His blood cannot be denied, slaughterkin. Neither can I. But first, you must make gutspill of the tyrant. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the lordling again and again and again. But listen close, Bone Killer. Come to my temple before you turn Gortash to carrion, and I will ready your friend's corpse to greet you. Baal is waiting, slaughterkin. Do not disappoint him.
Absolutely bonkers. We've acquired a backpack, apparently. I guess that was Lae'zel's stuff. There's not a lot of it. We'll just send that to camp, so it doesn't weigh us down. And next time, we're going to finish exploring these sewers. Well, not fully, but we're going to find the Stone Lord, and hopefully try and beat some sense into him. Until then, thanks for watching, friends.